folks, welcome to And What Are They Up To Now? It's a video series that I'm putting together to just describe what I'm doing every day in everyday life. I've learned so many things from YouTube over the years, and I've decided this would be a way to give back, to create my own content and to share not only what I've learned from YouTube and expressing it in my own unique way, but also just to show a variety of things, from woodworking to hunting and to fishing and to gardening and creating projects in order to share and to hopefully help someone else that might be interested in just how something is done. So I'm going to call this channel And What Are They Up To Now? What I've made here is a pyramid planter that I'm going to plant strawberries in, and if this happens to work properly, I will use these dimensions to create more to sell at flea markets or farmers markets. But first of all, it's time to test it to make sure that the design will work. I made it in a three-tier system. It can be set mounted together as so. I'll fill this up with dirt, and then I'll add the other two as they go. Fill them up, make sure that the dirt's going to hold well, stay where it needs to go, make sure that the strength of this will withstand the pressures of the dirt and of the planting and of a season of use. What I used on this is 7 fence pickets and a little chunk of a 2x2 I cut down from a 2x4 to brace in the sides and give it added strength. I did glue and staple each corner, as well as glue and screw the corner supports in. So we'll see if it's going to work or not. Hope you ride along and we'll see how this works together. It's rained here over the last couple of days, so we've got a lot of moisture in this dirt. This is just some garden soil dirt that I had brought in from my raised garden beds. It was left over from last year. And used for the test. So far, it's looking like it's going to work really good. The person that shared these plans on YouTube was using 2x material for all of this. We used 2x4s for the upright, 2x6s for the sides. My lady was always trying to figure out a good deal to make the most with the least. Wondered if I couldn't do the same thing, incorporate a similar idea using fence pickets that would cut the weight, cut the cost, still be strong enough to be able to withstand pressures. So I worked on this. To see if it would work. And of course, using different dimensional lumber. All the measurements are different. So I spent the whole day yesterday figuring out the new dimensions and how this will possibly work. Now let's see here. Definitely had a few things growing from last year. Now my main concern putting this together was if the spacing between the bottom of this and the top of this would create too much of a angle for the dirt to hold properly for planting. So that is what so much of this is about for this test. And like I say, if this test works well, then I'll make some of these and see if anybody would be interested in having one of their own. I'll edit this down because I'm sure not everyone is interested in watching me put every shovelful in here. So far, looks like it might work. And I'm sure people will leave a lot of comments, which is great for everyone to read if you're interested. But I'll be honest and upfront from the get-go. I probably won't read a lot of them, just simply because, number one, time, and number two, I'm interested in putting this out for anybody that just wants to look at it. Maybe learn something. I'm not too interested in just feeding into things that are negative. I understand I don't always do everything the best way possible, the easiest way possible, the smartest way possible. But I learn as I go. Like we all do. And if it's difficult for people to watch how I do things, it's alright. There's a lot of other channels to watch and to learn from, just like I've done. I'll say before I do any project for the first time, something I'd not embarked on before, I actually watch about 10, 20, maybe more different YouTube videos on the very same thing, just to see what and how people do things, differences. I pick what I like, leave what I don't like, and go on from there. I'll have to say, it's not looking too bad. I kind of like that. Put a bunch of strawberry plants in there. Let them grow up and over. Or whatever plants. You could do lettuce. Greens wouldn't be a bad thing to put in there. I like that. So what I'm going to do next, let this set for a little bit, see how it goes. Let my lady look at it, see what she thinks. And we'll go from there. It'll be easy to dump, just lift off each section, dump it over, reuse the dirt another way. I'll clean this up. I think I'll go off of those dimensions to work with. I like that. Thank you for watching, folks. Appreciate it.